Hello out there, it's Wednesday 13th Murderdolls, and you're watching the Kerrang podcast.
Hi everyone, and welcome to the Kerrang video podcast. I'm joined by Wednesday and Joey from the Murderdolls. How are you, gentlemen?
We're excited to be here. Excited, very excited.
Come on, you can be a little more excited.
No, I've been waiting the whole. You better be excited. Hi.
No, we're excited.
Hello. So this week's Kerrang magazine, we go on the set of your new dirty video.
It's dirty.
Yeah. Do you want to kind of tell the kids at home, in case they haven't picked up this week's issue, sort of what it entails? It's for your new single, My God, Place Alone.
Yes. It's dirty.
You want to go for it?
Yeah, I'll go for it. I always go for it.
Get in.
You better get in there.
You're the front man.
Yeah. No, the video idea we had for this, it was really weird. Like normally there's treatments and stuff that go around back and forth between the label and stuff, and it was a thing where I just, Joey and I started talking about it. I was like, we're like, fuck a treatment. Let's just make a performance of the band. And when I called it Fall Brown who did the video, I was like, I said I don't really have a treatment idea or anything. I was like, I just see this room that's just almost bubbling black. And then before we even decided anything about the whole way we did in the video, and it was, when it was all said and done, the video was the quickest video we'd ever done, the most fun we've ever done in a video, and we just covered ourselves in all this.
Most like bathing afterwards.
Actually, it came out pretty good. It was kind of like washing black hair dye out of your hair, but it just took a lot longer. It was actually really cool.
That was the longest shower I ever took.
Yeah, it took about 2 days to get it all off.
Yeah, to get everything off.
Yeah, but it was cool though. It was something I haven't seen anybody do in a video, and it just we wanted to bring the song to life.
Have you kind of been watching Ghostbusters 2? There's a big
I always watch Ghostbusters.
News footage of the oil slick.
Yeah, I'm always watching Ghostbusters, but it really didn't have anything to do with it because it's pink. Pink would go good with us right now.
No, loving the sort of the new black look versus the red.
Yeah, the whole thing before, it wasn't we ditched it. It was just, we started doing it and it kind of caught on, and we came back around. We just didn't want to be, look like idiots and try to repeat ourselves and go, oh, okay, Joey, draw one eyebrow on again, and just we wanted to do something different this time. Going back and try to redo it the way it was before would have been easy, and just it came off looking dumb.
So My Dark Place Alone, some people may have already heard it on the internet, it's your second album, Women and Children Last, and it's kind of indicative of your new heavier direction.
Yeah.
Discuss.
Yeah.
My Dark Place Alone, actually, we had the record already done, and the song we did at the last minute was a song called Chapel of Blood. It's the first song off the record that I wrote at the last minute, and I gave it to Wednesday, I recorded the drum tracks, I recorded the guitars and everything, and we got it all done,
There's no lyrics or anything, nothing, the melody, nothing. Just
so we tracked that song. We were like, oh man, so like there's a real dark, heavy element to the record, and this is right when the Superstar producer was going to back everything up, and it's like cleanup day,
Yeah.
And I'm like, I had this other song that I wanted to do, and at the very last minute, I'm like, don't back anything up, keep the mics up, keep everything up. I went in and I recorded. I've had that song for a long time, those riffs, and I went in and I recorded it, and again, did the guitar track, scratch track, that combo and everything. Gave it to Wednesday. I had done a rehearsal and all this stuff, and I came back, and it had all these crazy lyrics, and we went in and we tracked it. So that song was the last song we did for the record, and literally nothing became the first single. So it's kind of like it's a very personal song for Wednesday about like the past 5 years, and it just kind of shows like a new direction of kind of what's going on. It's a killer song. Like I said, it was those last minutes.
The video is
Very dirty. It's a dirty film. I guess that's the obvious question to ask you guys, like how come it took so long for the Murderdolls to kind of reconnect? It's famous as sort of banging out a record every 5 years these days.
Well, I think it was a comment to a lot of the fans, it's been 8 years. We're working down there. Anyway, we are. Knock it off down there! Trying to talk about ourselves! Sorry. Anyway, back to us. What was your question?
How long it's
8 years. Sorry. For a lot of people, it has been 8 years. But the thing is, for us, Joey's been doing, we did 2 Slipknot records, 2 full tours, Korn, Ministry, Terracon, Roadrunner United, produced Green for the Blood,
Rock Zombie.
I did, I did 3 solo records, 2 country albums, and put a different rock and roll band together. So it's like we were busy, and he was touring on his level, I'm touring on mine, but we still constantly toured non-stop. I mean, I was touring 10 months out of the year, and so for us, even though it's been 8 years, we've been so busy, so it feels like a long time, but not as long probably to the fans. But we talked about it for years, and it's, but it really became like more serious in the last year. We started talking about it, and then 6 months prior to going into the studio, it was official. We were talking about it, and there's no way we could have made this record a year ago or right after that. It would have been Beyond the Valley Part 2. It would have been fun and cool, but the thing is now we've taken our time to revamp the vision of the band, the idea, and whereas before we just kind of fun, just crazy, let's just go raise hell and do the whole thing. We're still going to do that, but it's more, we have more of a target. It's
way more focused.
We have
It's a different band.
We have a plan of attack as opposed to last time when we were
It's just like, this is what happens there. Go on, happen. We were punks, that's all it was. Like right now, we're way more focused. There's more sense of direction with the band. And, when I was talking to Wednesday about doing the band again, I'm like, this can't be half-assed. I mean, this has to be serious. And it's, like I said, like Wednesday was just saying, we're always going to have fun, and we always have like, the fun element of the band. But the sense of being, that's still there. But I mean, I think people would be pleasantly surprised at what we created with this record. It's the bunch that I've made since the first look.
Cool. That's good today. You had some celebrity panels going out in the studio. I saw onto your some MySpace or a picture of Mick Mars from Motley Crue.
Yeah.
Laying down some licks.
Yeah, that was a really cool thing. It wasn't anything that we had planned like prior to the studio or anything at all. It was basically we just tracked a song called Bloodstained Valentine, and the Mad Manager, if anybody's seen the Mad Manager videos out there, he's kind of like our house dad, tour manager, taking care of us in the studio, and so we had some schedule every day, breakfast and then we eat dinner and whatever. So we tracked the song Bloodstained Valentine. Joey and I were in there eating dinner, and we were just talking about the song, and I was just like this song kind of I was like, it kind of has a Mick Mars kind of vibe for the solo. We didn't have a solo wrote out yet.
Yeah.
And then Mad Manager hears this, and he's like, well, just fucking call him up, you dummies. And I was like, all right, well, you call him. He's like, all right. So he walks outside, smokes a cigarette, comes back in and said, yeah, he's down, send him a song, so he'll be here on Saturday at 7 o'clock. And that's pretty much how it was. And he came in, total rock star, came in, top hat, 4-inch platform shoes, his hot young girlfriend carrying his guitar for him. He was kind of nervous. We're kind of nervous as well, so we came in and started telling some dirty, terrible jokes, and realized we're all on the same page, and went out to the studio, and he buried his head in a Marshall amp, and just cranked up the 10. Like, I can't believe he just had his head in an amp like that. He was more concerned about his tone and putting his stamp on it. It wasn't about money, it wasn't about anything like that at all, and that's what made it even cooler, and even gave me more respect for the guy, because he's just, I looked at him as one of the underdogs or the villains of rock and roll. He was even like the underdog in Motley Crue. Like to us, he was like the guy we looked at. He was like the president. He was the guy with black hair on his waist, screaming. He was just, he screamed evil, like to me as a kid. And to happen to be a part of our record was just a blast.
Cool. Well, I guess the obvious question to ask you guys, being fans of everything horror. You looking forward to the new Twilight movie?
Yeah, man, we've already seen it. Big fans. Yeah. That's how much you like the Twilight movie. I've never seen it before. So
you're trying to like Taylor, what's his face, and spot me werewolf or
I hear about the Twilight movie, but I don't know anything about it whatsoever.
He's clearly lying.
Yeah, I don't. I see the posters and stuff. I don't know. It's like Harry Potter with vampires. Is that what it is?
Yeah, pretty much.
All right, cool.
Well, thank you very much for that.
Thank you.
Thanks, Joey.
And the Twilight thing, so you blew it.